everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong 64. In this episode, well, we're going to go investigate our final level. Level 7. The quickest banana port to get there is Banana Port 1. You just take a quick hike over here behind Columzi's and head on over this way. Look at the size of that cannon. It fires us all the way up to the very tippy top of k.rool's island. To the lobby of possibly the most scary thing ever put on an N64. You need 80 whole golden bananas to get in here.
Must get out of here before Fatso discovers that the Kongs are recovering the blueprints to his stupid machine.
Fatso, is it? I'd choose your last words more carefully if I were you.
What's that? Who's there?
Any last requests?
Nearly there. I'm almost safe.
I think not.
And despite that ominous foreshadowing, we're not going to face that red claptrap anytime soon. Welcome to Level 7, Creepy Castle! As I said, perhaps the scariest thing I have honestly ever seen on the N64. I'm sure there are scarier things out there, but this is probably the scariest thing I've ever encountered. Everything here, the music, the themes of the area, the way that this level handles itself, the atmosphere, the fact that there's a full moon, it's raining, the fact that this is the only level that takes place over a bottomless pit and you can fall off the world at any time and die and go back to the beginning of the level. Yeah, this level's scary. Let's go ahead and use this barrel blast pad and get out of this heavy atmosphere for a little bit. And it's still raining even up here in the stratosphere. Or ionosphere, depending on how high we went. Okay, so this barrel blast, you have to get all of the rings. I don't believe there are any bananas up here, but the whole idea is to get all of the rings before you reach the end. Because there's something that you need to do to get in, I missed one, didn't I? I can't remember if you can loop back around to the beginning and try it again. I think you can, if you miss one. Yeah, I think I'm just looping now. Because this barrel blast is not very long, and, you know... I missed.
Oh, I missed!
But yeah, the whole idea is to hit the 5 or 6... I can't remember if it's 5 or 6. I should really count things like this before I start recording. Anyway, you have to hit all of them in one go. And, basically, you need this to progress further into the level. Well, at least with a couple of Kongs. It's one of those levels where Donkey is in charge of opening up part of the level for other Kongs. So we're going to want to do this first before we actually get into the castle itself. Which, honestly, compared to Crystal Caves and how little I like a lot of Crystal Caves as minigames and things, this level has some of my favorite minigames in the last half of the game. I missed again. Cut! got it! And I have a conclusion to reach. I suck at this game! Really, if it took me almost 10 minutes to do that simple little barrel blast puzzle, I really, really, really suck at this game. Anyway, the tree. There's things in here for, I want to say, Donkey and Lanky and Chunky. Maybe not Lanky. But I know at least Donkey and Chunky. But there's also, we can't do them yet, because we have to get an upgrade from Funky to be able to complete them. Anyway, let's go around the outside of the castle. Return of our enemy, the Creme Bones. You know, Creme Bones. Creme Dry Bones. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, so, one thing about this level is that it is actually fairly linear, and there isn't a whole lot of room to explore. Basically, there's two places, outside of the castle and inside of the castle. Outside of the castle, there are only a couple of, that's where I want to say it's pretty much evenly split, the collectibles for most of the Kongs are half inside, half outside. So like Donkey, obviously, we've gone around almost the entire exterior of the castle. We've already got 30 of his bananas. And we found ourselves up here. Let's go back here to the left before we go to the right there. Because across this bridge, this is actually our main hub area. See, right over here, that's the hollow tree. There. So, this is the main hub of the level. All 5 banana ports are here, and each one will take you to a different corner of the level, or a different part of the level that you can go and collect bananas. You have to do very little legwork after your initial run-through of this level, and you activate all the banana ports. Now, we could just use Diddy. There is a rocket barrel back over near the tag barrel, but I'm going to focus on collecting bananas first, and then worry about getting the banana ports and banana barrels and such. Which, they're, on our way up the side of the castle, there are going to be some banana ports. So, gonna want to make sure to hit those. There's Lanky's blueprint, mental note. There's Lanky's blueprint, is right here. Thankfully, the Kasplat doesn't mess with us as we're trying to platform. Here's banana port 2, and there's a Diddy barrel if we want to fly around the outside of the castle. That's the way to do it. Also, here's where Donkey's bananas stop after we have 50 of them. 50! Halfway done already in this level with Donkey. Banana-wise, anyway. Banana-wise, we're halfway done with Donkey. We could continue farther up the mountain, but I'm actually going to teleport back down. And we're going to actually go inside the castle now. Right as the music was getting jazzy, too. Alright, so go ahead and... Oh, don't dive, Donkey. Go ahead and go up here. There are several ways that you can actually get inside the castle to different floors and such. This is the main entrance, which actually leads to the dungeon. And a lot of chunky bananas. There's, I want to say, collectibles in here for every Kong. Candy's is right up here. Let's go and talk to her. See, she has an upgrade for us. It's your lucky day, Donkey. She can upgrade our instruments again. Sweet. Probably just increase our capacity by 5 again. So we have 25 music capacity. And honestly, in all honesty, upgrading your musical capacity is not that useful. You could probably skip on her upgrades after, you know... And she tells us that we've actually got absolutely everything that she has. There aren't any more upgrades from Candy. That's the end. That's the end. We're done. So, you might be saying, well, why are you down here in the dungeon? I thought you were looking for Funkies. Well, you can go in there if you wanted to. But I'm really looking for... No, not that either. Let's go on out here through this door. There we go. See, here's Banana Port 1. This is around back of the castle where we were before, remember? There's actually another door down here, though, that leads to another area that we missed. Here we go. So you're gonna want to keep that in mind. Banana Port 1 actually takes you to the back of the castle and allows you to access this area right here, which is the actual dungeon of the castle. Here's Diddy's blueprint, and, well, I wouldn't call this the dungeon so much as I'd call it the crypt. There's actually collectibles down here for all of the Kongs, and a butt ton of bananas for Lanky, as well as our main man, Funky Kong! Yo, Donkey, hit me with 7 coins and upgrade your shooter. Yes, sir. All Kongs, Sniper. Sniping's a good job, mate. Wow, you Kongs are all handling seriously cool shooters now. They just gained a sniper mode, so you can see and shoot farther. Enter aiming sight mode and press right C to zoom in and left C to zoom out again. Press Z to slow down. You're aiming reticule. Whoa, Donkey, you totally cleaned me out. That's your lot from this crazy monkey. Go knock some lizard heads. Yes, sir. Can do. Alright, so, thanks to Funky, we now have a sniper attachment to our gun, which basically acts like an extension on our sniper scope. But, it's not going to come in much. We're going to do something with it in a minute. But first, I want to get perhaps the most fun part of this level, unfortunately, out of the way. Go ahead and jump up here and go in the crypt. Only 3 Kongs can get in here. Donkey, Chunky, and Diddy. Yes, it is just as creepy as it looks. There's 3 banana ports actually in here. Banana ports inside of a level. Who'da thunk it? And Banana Port 3 takes you to where Chunky's switch is. I'm not exactly sure why they put banana ports here, except to save you some legwork, but it's not all that far to walk. You have to walk farther to get from level to level in the overworld. There's left and right passages here. Left, I believe, goes to Donkey's, right goes to Diddy's. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I remember it being. No, I'm wrong. So that's Diddy's right there on the left, and the right would be DK's. And since I've activated the banana ports now, we can actually go, you know, obviously we don't have to leg it when we come back down here with Diddy and Chunky. I just love the atmosphere in this place. As much as I hated this place when I was a kid, I would refuse to play this level because it scared me so badly. I just love it now. I think it's probably my favorite episode in this entire game, thematically. It just feels so right. I mean, admittedly, Rare is good at scary stuff. They made some great scary levels in other games, but this one, in my opinion, takes the cake. This is probably some of their scariest material. So you see the patterns on the wall. You have to flip the switches to match the pattern. Top and bottom on this side, I think. Or maybe it's... I can't remember what exactly the pattern is. You son of a... Get off of me. Alright, so, let me think. Okay, so that's switched. Then I want to say it's this one as well. I don't know if you have to press these in any particular order. You might have to. Just press the top 2 first and then this one. I think this is the right one. Yeah, there we go. So just the top 2, left, right, and then the one in the bottom left. And the door's open. And welcome to my most favorite part of this level. The minecart. What? Survive the ghost train and collect 25 coins to your winner, Donkey! Use the control stick to speed up, slow down, and jump left or right. Press A to jump straight up. Watch out for the gravestones and the resident demon. Off you go, brave Donkey! What? Oh man, I'm getting an adrenaline rush just starting this. So Donkey's like Chunky. He's strong enough to lift his minecart right up off the rails when you jump. And you're going to need to, because holy crap! So he'll try to smash you with his fists by bringing them down on the track. He has some other tricks that he'll show off later. And you also have these bad boys you have to dodge. They're pretty easy. All you have to do is basically dodge from side to side. They appear at fairly regular intervals. I love how Squawks calls this Brave Donkey. Now, when I was initially playing this, I wasn't. This scared me to death. But now it's probably one of my most favorite parts of this game. So basically, he shoots flaming skulls at you. You have to dodge them by just basically jumping from rail to rail, get behind them. He'll try to swipe at you. You can jump up or over. Either one works, because you get just as much air jumping over as you do jumping straight up. Since you only have to get 25 coins, this is actually one of the easier of the minecarts to finish. But it's also one of the most intense, because you're going to be facing things the entire way that are going to want to knock coins off of you. And there are a limited number of coins on the track. They don't come back after you lose them, which is going to come into play in a minute or two. I just can't believe, that ghost just looks so good for an N64 game. The textures are great, it looks smooth, it looks transparent. Transparent effects were some of the hardest things to do on the N64, and yet they pulled it off. And is this the end? No, I don't think so. It's just going straight up, and I don't think we can go straight up, and oh my gosh, we're going back. Yep, you have to go back through the ghost train the opposite way that you come. So everything that you just memorized about where the gravestones were and everything like that, it's all reversed now, so good luck. Basically, you should have collected enough coins by now to be able to finish, so all you gotta do is survive. The ghost will come at you faster and harder now because he's angrier, and you basically want to hold down up on the control stick and try to just get out of this as fast as you can, so you have as little damage against you as possible. Also, if you hit a gravestone on your first time through, it'll fall over and disappear, so that it won't be there the second time back. I love this music so much. I just love this whole thing is so awesome. He's spinning his flaming skulls. You want to dodge to the right, dodge to the left, dodge to the right again, and get hit, just like I did. I am such a moron. I really do suck at this game, in all honesty. I'm sure that there are people who are so much better at this game than I am, who could probably do 100% runs of this game in like under 10 hours, but I'm not one of them. I honestly am not that good at this game. I just enjoy it too much to not play it. I do think it's criminally underrated by people. I think they unfairly blame it for killing off Collectathon games. In all honesty, I find this game more fun to play than Banjo-Kazooie, and probably a hair more fun than Banjo-Tooie. The only platform for the N64 that I have more fun with than this game is Mario 64. Ah! Quick! Grab this banana! I want to get out of this spooky hole! What? Alright, our first golden banana of Creepy Castle. And unfortunately, once we leave, we're right back out here, so... Banana port. Alright, so, we got that done. That's actually one of the only things we have to do down here in the crypt, with Donkey anyway. And I'm gonna keep focusing on Donkey for now, if that's cool with you guys. So, I'm actually going to head back out and go up to that tree and do Donkey's little bit in there while I'm thinking about it. Because I don't want to, forget and then have to come back later. And there's one thing about this level is that I find it very, very well paced compared to some of the other levels like Gloomy Galleon and Crystal Caves. This level, you can collect everything in it fairly quickly if you know where everything is. It's just a matter of having the skill to actually solve the puzzles and stuff that are involved. You don't have to really hunt for anything. Unlike Gloomy Galleon and Crystal Caves, where you have to, you know, your worst enemy is pretty much the level itself. Okay, so in here we got a couple of goodies. We got Donkey's blueprint. There's a banana balloon floating around, and there's also a hole that we're going to want to go down into. Yeah, I just realized how wrong that was after I said it, but there's a hole that we want to fall into as soon as we pop that. So we've already got 75 bananas. We're already almost done with Donkey. So we go ahead and fall down the hole and swim out towards this end here. And there's a wooden platform here sitting in the middle of the water, and you can hear a banana fairy up above you. There's also targets on the wall. Thing is that without Chunky's, not Chunky, without Funky's upgrade, these targets are just barely out of the range of your shooter. So you have to have the sniper scope to actually be able to hit them. And for some reason my homing eagle shot off into the wild blue yonder. Ah, my leg's asleep. That's what I get for sitting funny in this chair. Okay, there we go. Gotcha. Okay, and then with every target that you hit, it actually raises the water level a bit. Basically what you want to do is you want to get the water level up to a point where you can get the golden banana and snap a picture of the banana fairy. Alright, just one more, I think. This is actually also one of the most skittish banana fairies in the game, so good luck. You may have also noticed that we're down to about 20 bananas with Donkey. That's what I mean that this level is well-paced. If you know where to go, you can actually get almost all of the things in this entire level within less than an hour. You can pretty much finish this level inside of an hour if you're good. This banana fairy is so skittish. And the thing is that by the time you get up here, you know, you're right up next to her, and that means she's moving around you. I can never remember if these things move at random or if they actually move in a set pattern. It seems like they move at random, but they might have a pattern. Gotcha! Alright, so with that, we have completed quite a lot of the collectibles here in Creepy Castle. I'm going to go ahead and swim out of here, and I'm also going to say goodnight to you guys, and I will see you in the next part with more Creepy Castle, the final level. Well, technically it's not, but we're just calling it the final level for continuity's sake, of Donkey Kong 64. And I'm climbing a dead tree. See you all next time, folks. Good night.